Good day guys, how you guys doing today? In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can automate a real estate lead system or real estate lead capture. Alright, and the follow-up and everything. Also, a little cherry on top, we are going to be doing a dashboard, a custom dashboard for the real estate. Okay, now this dashboard is connected to the real estate platform. We also have the admin section where we can check for the real estate. Okay, let me check it, let me show you here. All right, the admin section. Okay, so this is also the admin section, which will identify, okay, if a lead is hot, if it's cold, all those kind of stuffs. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you this one for free, and I'm going to show you how you can connect it. So stay tuned, and at the end of this video you are going to get the code and the dashboard for this. You're going to get the front page, the landing page, you're going to get the dashboard, and I'm going to show you how to connect everything and put everything in place, and you're going to learn how to connect your automation to a custom dashboard. All right, so let's walk. Okay, so let's dive right in. All right, so in today's video we are going to be building this, but before we proceed I'm going to show you how this works. Okay, so also I'm running it locally on my machine. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is to listen for it. Start listening. Okay, we are listening for it right now. Let's go to our this section here. Find an environment. All right, so let's submit inquiries. Okay, so we submitted on our inquiries. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, no thanks. So we go back to our this, it has listened to it, and if you come here you will see it here. Okay, it has gotten it here. So since it has gotten it in this place, next thing we want to come here is to click on this platform here, execute workflow. Note this can be done automatically, but since I'm using it on test mode and I want to show you step by step what's happening, that's why I'm doing it this way. All right, so we have it has discovered it as warm. Okay, because we'll be using this prompt over here. All right, so we get here. Now we'll go to the sheet, the Google Sheet, execute step. Okay, all right, so it has gotten this, it has gotten the, all right, it has gotten all the details. Right now this is to send message to the admin. I need to send message to the user. Okay, to send message to the admin that there's a new lead, there's a hot lead. I need to send message to the user that there's that your application has been received and all those kind of stuff. All right, okay, and we execute step again. Okay, so I'll be putting the email on the screen here, but that what happened. Okay, so now if we check our dashboard, all right, this is our dashboard. So you see we have 4 total users, 3 hot, 1 warm, 0 cold. Okay, so this is the Carlo channel that is warm. This is John Doe, Carlo channel. These are the tests I've done before. Okay, so we go to analytics. You see the analytics here of the dashboard. Okay, so you'll be getting all this for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's build this right now. All right, so the first things first, we'll leave this one open here, and sorry I didn't mention, we'll be using n8n. We are using n8n, and in n8n I'll be identifying the stuff, the tools we are using in n8n. So you can use you can run n8n locally, you can run n8n, you can host n8n with Hostinger, and you can use the n8n platform. Right, so you can just search n8n and use the n8n platform. Okay, and just get started with n8n here. Yeah, yeah, you can get started with n8n with this section here. So just get started for free, and you can be able to test run all this we are doing today. Okay, so with that said, let's go straight to the building. All right, now since I'm running it locally on my computer, so I'll just copy this. All right, then I'll open it in another section. Okay, open it in another section so that I can be able to show you what is happening now. Okay, all right, so let's create. You come here, this is the dashboard. Now you come here, you click on create new workflow or create workflow. Now the dashboard is empty, so the next thing you want to do now is to add a webhook. Okay, so you click on this. So we are going to search webhook. Right, now this webhook is what is going to be listening to the event. So in this section now, there is a get request. Just change it to post. All right, change it to post. Then once you've changed it to post, you leave it that way. Okay, that's listening for the event. The next thing you want to do now, you've gotten the webhook. Okay, next thing you want to do is to add an AI agent. All right, the AI agent now, okay, the AI agent now will be using ChatGPT model. All right, ChatGPT model. Okay, so click on the chat model. Okay, let me do that again. So you click on this plus here, AI agent. Click on this chat model here. Okay, this chat model, click on this plus here. Then what you want to do next is to search for OpenAI chat model. All right, this OpenAI chat model, you can see here I have my OpenAI account. Okay, but you might not have yours. Okay, so what you want to do now is to click on this plus. I have my API key here. Let me show you how you can get your API key. All right, okay, so let's go to this next page. So if you come here, open API, right? So just use search platform.openapi.com. All right, platform.openapi.com. Okay, then once you search for that, okay, first and foremost, go to API key. Okay, you create new secrets. All right, this create new secret, just click on it. Then the secret key you want to give it, I already have n8n plus dashboard. All right, because I've already created one before, but with this secret key you want to give it, just put it n8n. All right, n8n or whatever you want to name it. Okay, then just click on create. It's going to give you this secret key. Okay, it's going to give you the secret key. Then you copy this secret key. All right, once you've copied the secret key, I'm going to be deleting this, and you don't have to copy it, but I'm going to just do yours the way I've done mine. All right, you copy this secret key here. Then the next thing you want to do is come back to this place. There you just put this API key, that secret key you've copied, you just put it inside of here for the API key. Okay, then once you put it there, you'll be a section to put save. You just click on save and everything should save automatically. Okay, then you should see the text connected successfully. Okay, so that's how you connect it. Right, so I'm going to delete that right now. So done. I'm going to delete that. Okay, all right, so that's been done. But for you to be able to use these API keys and use it effectively and get the best out of some models or most models, you have to just like add like $5 or $2 so you can use it for a long period of time. Okay, because if you come to my usage, you will see, you are going to see 925 tokens. Okay, so this is how much I've spent. I just deposited like $5. Okay, let's come to setting, go to billing. Okay, so you have 5.7. all right, so you can turn off auto recharge and all those stuff, but this is how you add it. Also, for you to also be able to use the models in your n8n, you have to come to generals and do this verification here. All right, so different countries have different format of verification, but you have to come to n8n and do this verification in this place. Okay, so once you have done that verification, you wait for like 15 to 30 minutes. The verification is completed, then you can be able to use other models inside of n8n. Back to the build. Okay, so this is connected here. All right, the next thing I want to do, since this is connected here, I've already connected mine here, this OpenAI account. We just leave it that way, then come back here. Okay, so we leave it like this. So we can reduce it here and increase it here. Okay, so these are the two that we connected now. Okay, the next thing that I want to do now is to add a Google Sheet. Okay, now I want to add a Google Sheet, right? So we have to come here, click on this plus, just search for Sheet. Okay, click on Google Sheet. We want to append row in Sheets. Okay, we want to append row in Sheets. All right, so now we see here that I have a Google Sheet account. Okay, so now I want to show you how you can get this Google Sheet account. So we're going to be using a new one entirely. Okay, so first things first, I want you to search for Google Console. Once you search Google Console, the next thing you want to do is to click on this platform, this Google Cloud Platform Console. Okay, you click on it. Then once you're in this page, you click on console here, this console on this side. Okay, once you click on this console, the next thing you want to do is to go to Google. It's open this kind of page. Okay, once you open this type of page, just know you're inside the project. So the next thing you want to do now is to select the new project. Okay, so new project. So let's call this project n8n dashboard. n8n with dashboard on dashboard. Okay, n8n with dashboard. Okay, so you just create it. Okay, all right, so we're in here now. n8n with dashboard. I'm going to also be deleting this soon after this video. Okay, but this is just for explanation. Okay, so now we need to, because if you check the previous workflow we did, here's it. Okay, if you check this previous workflow that we did, you see that we have sheets, we have emails. Okay, so we have to activate that in this current workflow. Okay, in this current one we are doing now. Okay, so let's go back to our Google. Okay, this is the dashboard. Okay, now we're in the dashboard. Okay, now we're in the dashboard. The next thing that I want to do now is to come to API and services. Right, in API and services, click enable APIs and services. Okay, got it. Click enable AI and services. So the next thing I want to search now, what we want to search now is going to be, we're looking for Google Sheets. Okay, Google Sheets API, you click on it. Okay, so once you click on Google Sheets API, you enable it. All right. Okay, so it has been enabled. All right, so it's saying disabled API here. That means that has been enabled. Okay, so the next thing that I want to search for again is Google Drive. Okay, Google Drive API. Click on it. We enable Google Drive API. Then the last one we are going to be enabling is Gmail, okay, so that we can be able to send message left and right. All right, so okay, so we've enabled Google Drive. So the next thing I want to do is enable Gmail. Okay, Gmail API. All right, so we've enabled all this. Okay, we've enabled all this, so that's the first step. You have to enable all that so that you can be able to use it in the workflow. You can be able to use it in this workflow. This is the one we're working with. Let's close this section. We can be able to use it in this workflow, okay, because we have to authenticate another one that we are going to use. All right, so before we move on, we have to do one other thing. Okay, for first and foremost, let's create on this. Let's do one thing first. Let's go to Google Sheets. Okay, Google Sheets, click on it, click on the first one you're seeing here. Okay, so this Google Sheet you have now, you want to close this. You want to Control A, just name it real estate lead system. Okay, so leave it like that. Then the next thing we want to do now is, once we've done real estate lead system, we would want to add the identity, okay, like the title, the name, the email, the phone number, those sort of things. Okay, so I'll just go back to the one I've done in the previous one and just show you how it's done. So let's go to Google Sheet. Okay, so once you've done this real estate lead system, once you've renamed it, just add this here. Okay, so we have name, email, phone number, budget, timeline, properties, score, reason, priority, and date. Okay, once you've done that, everything is, you are set to go. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do now is come over to, we have created our Google Sheet. So okay, so the next thing that I want to do now, after we've enabled all the services that we are going to be using in the Google, okay, so we have to come to OAuth consent screen. Click on OAuth consent screen. Okay, so you just click on what get started that it shows there. Okay, so the app name, let's give it n8n dash n8n. Let's just give n8n dash. Okay, so user support email. All right, my email. Click on next. I'm putting it external. Okay, only test users. All right, click on next. Contact information. We have 04@gmail.com. Okay, click on next. Then I agree to Google APIs and this continue and create. Okay, so we have to create, let's create OAuth client. Application type is web application. Okay, so okay, now see this. Okay, now so you have web application, just leave it like this. I see it here. Now this authorize redirect URLs. Okay, so we come back to our workflow here. Okay, since we want to create, since we're in the Google, we are in the sheet now, we are pending row in sheet. So let's click on this authorize URLs. Okay, so this one is OAuth. This one is OAuth redirect URL. Okay, so you just click to copy this one. This is the redirect URL we are going to be calling. come back to your dashboard, then authorize redirect URL. You click on add URL, Ctrl V, then you click on create. Okay, so first things first, you see your client ID here, so you copy this one. Okay, go to your workflow, add your client ID here. Okay, this is your client ID now. Then your client secret, so don't worry, I'm going to be deleting this, but just follow my steps and you'll be good to go. Okay, so this is your client ID. Now your client secrets, you come back to your here, copy your client secrets. All right, copy your client secrets, come back to your workflow, add your client secrets. Okay, you do fixed, do expression. Okay, see, all right, so that's it there. Okay, stuff, so you copied it, just click on OK. All right, so it has been created, so it will load up. Then in this section now, you sign in with Google, but before you sign in with Google, we have to add the test user. All right, so we'll go back here, go to audience, external. So we have to add text users. Okay, so add text users because we are doing it by using test. Okay, so let's use the test user. Let's use this account. Okay, let's just click on save. Okay, while it saves, okay, so we have it saved here. So we have kaluchina23@gmail.com, ncagency04@gmail.com. So we've added the test users that we want to add. Okay, now so let's go back to our workflow. Okay, this is NCU Agency's account, so you have to use that account you are inside of, okay, for the test. All right, so since we have added everything, let's click on sign in with Google. Okay, select all these. Okay, then select all of them, just click continue. Okay, connection was successful. Good work. All right, so we've added the second one, and go back. So no thanks. So now we have two. Okay, so yeah, so we've added the second one. The next thing that I want to do now is, yep, click on that. Yeah, just click on sheet within document, append row, leave it at append row. From lists, then you choose the list that is coming up in. Okay, you see the system they will create, the name will created, the real estate lead system in the sheet. Okay, real estate lead system, remember that. Okay, so click on it from the lists, then choose the sheet one, right? So it will bring out everything, to bring out all the rows there. Okay, to bring out all the columns, sorry, bring out all the columns. All right, so we have name, phone number, budgets, properties, score, reason, priority, date, and the rest of that. Okay, so we'll leave it at that because when we are testing, we'll have to input other details inside of it. But let's just keep going. Okay, so now we've added the row. All right, we've added the sheets. Sorry, we've added the sheets. The next thing I want to add is the email. Okay, so just add Gmail. Click on Gmail. Click on send message. Send a message. So now I want to send a message to the admin. All right, send a message to the admin. Okay, so Google account, the same process we did here. The redirect URL. Okay, the client ID and the client secrets. So just come here. So this is the callback redirect URL. The client ID that we did in the other side has come to clients. So let's click on, so this is the client ID we did that place. This is the client ID. Okay, so copy the client ID, or just click on the web client one. Okay, the web client one, so you just copy this one, right? That's the client ID. Go back to your workflow, client ID, put it here. Now the client secrets, remember the client secrets we did, so make sure you save it. Okay, you can copy the client secrets here. So we've copied it, then go back to your workflow, copy, paste it, right? So sign in with Google. access block authorization. OAuth client was not found if your developer is a authorization error. OAuth client was not found. It's okay. There was a space. There was a space like this, so close the space. Sorry. Then click on sign in. Okay. Click on continue. Then click on select all. Right. Click on continue. Okay, so connection was successful. All right. So you click outside. So you know you have done no thanks. So since we have done that, what you want to put here is to who. Okay, this is to the admin. All right. So the admin, let's put the admin as SCU agency 04@gmail.com. Okay. All this we are going to fill it later. Well, I want to just show you the structure of what's going to happen. Okay. So this is the subject. The name, the subject, like we are going to call it hot leads and all those things. So we're going to use the other one and just impute the values, impute what we are going to do. Okay, impute the subject, impute the what is going to be in the role, impute every sort of thing like that. Okay, so that is it. So the next thing I want to do now is close this. Okay, don't worry about this red here. We have not yet added the subject and the message. Okay, that's what this red is showing. So it's just rename this. Click on these three icons here. Rename this to send email to admin. Right, click on rename. Then do this again. Put it email. The Gmail. Click on Gmail. Then send message. Okay, now this message you are sending now, we are going to send it to the user. All right, so this one is going to be send message to customer. All right, then we'll leave it. Okay, now let's fill in all the parameters we are going to need. Okay, so before we fill in all the parameters, we'll have to test this webhook. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do that. Very simple. Okay, so we're back here now. Okay, so one thing we want to do now is this webhook. Click on the webhook. Click for listen for test events. All right, now it's listening for test events. All right, so the next thing that I want to do now is search CMD. Okay, leave the one that is running already. That's for people that are using locally, for people that are running locally. But don't touch the one, don't close the one that you're running. So just open a new command prompt. Right, open a new command prompt, and as you open a new command prompt, just paste that stuff. What is going to happen? It's going to be in the description also. So just paste it. Okay, so this is just telling you that okay, it's running at HTTP a post request. You're sending a post request to HTTP 567 webhook test blah blah blah. Yours might be, you might have used n8n cloud, so the URL is what you are going to change here. So yours can be https://n8n, then your /webhook test, all those kind of stuffs. Okay, then leave the others the way it is, but the only thing you might change is this. This is the only thing you will change. Okay, this is the only thing you are going to change. So since we've done this, let's click on enter. Click on enter. It's not registered. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I was using the previous one, so I made the same mistake, so you too don't make that same mistake. So you stop listening. Okay, see the webhook here. This is the webhook we're going to use. You copy this one. All right, copy it. Let's open Notepad. Okay, now we are going to paste the first one. Let's give space. We are going to paste the previous one as this one. Okay, and we are going to paste the new one we are using now, that I'm using to teach you guys. That's this one. All right, so you copy this one and replace it with this one. Okay, copy this one and replace it with this one, then paste it. Okay, so now this is the new one now, so you just copy this new one. Okay, copy this new one, and we'll start listening for events. Come back to your command prompt, Ctrl V, enter. Okay, so we are seeing the message workflow has started. All right, so that message that says workflow has started, you come back to your code, and if you scroll, you are going to see the name John Doe example.com, the phone number, so and so. All right, so that is for the first one, that this first process has gone through. Now we are coming to this AI agent. Click on this AI agent. Now we are seeing that in this AI agent we need a prompt. Okay, you're seeing here prompt user message. Okay, now click on this, connect here, define below what you want it to do. Okay, now next we are going to go to our previous code. Just going to copy it. There's no need to rewrite everything from beginning. Just copy everything. Ctrl C, onto our new code. Since we are defining it, just paste it here. Okay, the same thing. I'll paste the prompt. The prompt is going to be below. It's going to be in the description, so you can also use the prompt. So we expand it. So this is what the prompt says. The prompt says, it's telling the AI now, the AI model, that you are a real estate lead scoring assistant. Based on lead information provided, score the lead as hot, warm, or cold. The hot, the budget is $30,000 and a timeline of 1 to 3 months. For the warm, the budget is $10,000 to $30,000 with a timeline of 3 to 6 months. For the cold, the budget is $10,000 with a timeline of above 6 months. Okay, so we have return only JSON response, that the score in this format, that the score is hot, warm, or cold. The reason, the brief reason why, the priority, is it high, medium, or low. Okay, then it's going to have the lead details, that's the name, the budget, the timeline, the property type, and all those rest. Okay, so we go back. So that is done here. These are AI models connected, ChatGPT 5 mini. Okay, so you leave everything like that. Go back to this section, then click, go back to the AI agent section, then click execute step. Okay, okay, so it has scored the budget. The reason the budget is 50,000 with a timeline of 1 to 3 months. That means it meets the criteria of hot, priority high. Okay, so if you go to JSON response, you see that same thing, is that kind of stuff is sent. But let's go to schema. So let's use like this. All right, so now since that is done, now we are going to go to our sheets. All right, click on your sheets. Once you click on your Google Sheet, click on webhook here. Now you want to drag in and fill. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to drag in the body. The name should be here. The name should be here. Okay, the name should be there. The email should be here. Phone number should be here. Just drag in and input. The budget should be here. Timeline. Sorry. The timeline. Come on. The timeline should be here. Property type should be here. And now this score, we are going to get this score from the AI agents. Okay, we're going to get this score from the AI agent. All right, so I don't want to start writing plenty of things. Let me just show you what you are going to use. Okay, so we'll come back to this one, go to this section. Sorry. All right, and since we have done that, okay, so where are we at? We are at score. So now we are going to use JSON.phrase, the AI agent.item.json.output.score. So don't worry about all these plenty things. It's just telling you that it wants to get the score if it's warm or it's hot, all those kind of stuff. So just copy the same thing. right? Go to your, paste it here. All right, so json.phrase in brackets dollar AI agent.item.json.output.score. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing for reason now. We're going to do the same thing for reason. Copy it, come here, paste it. Then we're going to do the same thing for priority. Do the same thing for priority. Copy it. Ctrl V. Then we're going to do the same thing for date. Okay. Alright, so we come back here, paste it. Okay, so this is for date. So just copy these stuffs. Alright, just copy these stuffs and put it in the place it's supposed to be. Alright, so we execute this step. Alright, so node executed successfully. Okay, so this is the node that has been executed. If we go and check our real estate table, you're going to see it here. Alright, so you're going to see the name, the email, phone number, the budgets, and so on and so forth. Alright, so now let's get back to our workflow, then go to email. Okay, so the same thing we did in the last page that we are going to do again. Now the subject, what is going to be the subject? Let's go back to the previous one we've done, or I have done. Okay, now the subject is, I'm going to copy this one and I'm going to explain. Copy it, come here, I'm going to paste it. Okay, now the subject is new JSON phrase AI agent item.json output score. That is the new score, then lead of the name. Okay, so the new score lead name. Okay, so the thing is going to be new score lead the customer's name. All right, so it is new hot lead John Doe. All right, okay, so you can style it and edit it anyhow you want. I'm just doing something very simple here. Okay, come here, then the HTML type, you leave it at HTML type. The message now you want to send to the admin that someone has purchased, or someone has sent inquiries for a property and all those kind of stuff. So you just come back here, expand on this, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, do this. So all this I'm going to paste it. I'm going to add it to the admin. I'm going to add it to the description, so don't worry about it. So what this is just saying now is, new lead alert. Now what this is here is saying now is new lead alert. Okay, it is high, it is strong, it is hot, it is high. His name is John Doe. This is the email address, this is the phone number, this is the budget, this is the month, this is the apartment, then the reason, the AI reason, and log into dashboard immediately. Okay, so that is done. So we are going to execute step. Okay, so it has executed the node. Okay, that means it has sent node successfully executed. That means it has sent email to ncagencies04@gmail.com. So let's check it out. New lead alert. The score is hot, high. So I'm acting as the admin, or I'm acting as the owner or the agent where the email is being sent to. All right, so John Doe, the name, the phone number, the budget, the type, the month, the apartment, all those sort of things. Okay, so now we are going to also send mail to the user. Okay, so that is, click on the next one. Now we want to send message to the user, so you just scroll here, look for the user email to the user. Okay, then the subject, let's go back to our code. Sorry, I write code a lot, so I'm referring to everything as code. Okay, so let's go to the email to user. Okay, so now the subject is just Ctrl A, Ctrl C. The subject is we received your property inquiries, NCU agency. So no need for all this. Okay, just come here, come to your so subjects can be we received your property inquiry, NCU reality system. Okay, then leave it at HTML. The message now is going to be like this. Come back here, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, come to the one we're working with now, Ctrl V. All right, so the message is now is, hi John Doe, thank you for your interest. We have received your inquiry and one of our agents will be in touch with you shortly. Then your inquiry details is the budget, so it will give details of everything. So this message is also going to be in the description. All these are going to be in the description. All this copy and paste, they are going to be in the description, so don't worry. Okay, so now we are going to execute step. Okay, so it has been sent successfully. Okay, so if we come back here, let's just send. So it has been sent successfully. Okay, so everything has been loaded and it has been sent successfully. Okay, so now it has been sent successfully. The next thing that I want to do is to look at the dashboard. Okay, is so that the data can come into the dashboard, and that's what we want to do now. Okay, so now that data, I will be dropping this link to the GitHub repo. So to the GitHub repo. Okay, so this link is going to be there in the description also. So you can either come here and clone it, or you can just download the zip file, then open it where I'm going to show you how to open it. Okay, you can download the zip file, but I'm just going to clone it. Okay, or I just download it. Let's just download the zip file. Okay, download the zip file. Okay, you can download the zip file or you just clone it. So let me just clone it. Okay, and open a new window here. Okay, the zip file is being downloaded. It has downloaded completely. Okay, so we come back to our here. Come to our desktop. Okay, come to our desktop. Then we extract all here. Right, so this is the document. Right, so this is the document. Now we open a new window. Okay, for you guys that don't know, this is VS Code. Okay, so this is, and if you don't have this software, this is what you can do. You can come to your Google, come to VS Code download. Okay, so click on this first one. Click on this first one. Okay, then you click download for your operating system. Okay, so I'm using Windows, so I do download for Windows. People using Mac, you download for Mac. Linux, you download for Linux. Okay, so Windows, you download for Windows. Then once you are done downloading, you search it, VS Code. Okay, you click on it, you click enter. Okay, click enter. then open it big. Okay, now that zip file that we extracted, the next thing that you want to do is to click on here, open folder. Okay, go to download. This is the zip file. Just click on the zip file, then select that zip file. Okay. Okay, so this is it here. All right. So this is the code and all those things. So this is the admin section. Close this part. This is the admin section. This is the home section. That's the landing page. Okay. So if you've noticed, you see something like .env.example, but you will not need that. You just need to just scroll down in the index.js, index.html, scroll down, keep scrolling till you get to here. Okay, this is the webhook URL. Okay, for this webhook URL, now what you are going to attack is go back to your code, close this one, go back to your code, go to your workflow. Okay, now this webhook URL, you're going to click on this one, this test URL, copy it. Okay, once you copy it, then you go back to your VS Code, go back to your VS Code, delete this one, then just put it like this. Okay, then you save. All right, so this is for the webhook URL. This is it. So you just put it here, then you save it. All right, so you go back to your admin.html. now your admin.html, you scroll down again, scroll down till you get this section. Okay, this script, scroll down till you get to script. Now you're seeing password. All right, so this password, you can give it any password you want to give it for the admin, but I give mine as real. Okay, you put it in quotes, don't forget, put it in quotes, then give it as, I give mine as real estate. Right, I think I have to increase this. Okay, then we have to drag this. Okay, real estate 2026. Okay, so once you put it as real estate 2026, then you close this other one. Then for this sheet ID, now what you're going to do for this sheet ID is that you go back to your Google Sheet, go to your Google Sheet, that's this one. You come here, click on share. Alright, so once you click on share, this restricted, now click on it to bring out a drop down. Come on. Okay, so you click on this restricted. Once you click on this restricted. Okay, once you click on this restricted, you see select anyone with the link. Alright. Then once you select anyone with the link, then click on done. Okay, now the next thing that you want to do is to come here. Okay, let's click on this stuff, click on the URL, that is the search bar here, this search bar here, just Ctrl A, Ctrl C, Ctrl A to highlight it, Ctrl C to copy it, then come to here, come to your notepad, because we'll be separating it now. Okay, paste it. Okay, now you see we are in this section here, we are looking for sheet ID. Okay, so this is your sheet ID. So this is your sheet ID now. This is your sheet ID. This. Okay, this is your sheet ID. This in the middle. After the D, the slash. Select this one till this end. Okay, so I think I will zoom inside here. Okay, so this is your sheet ID here. So you just copy it. Do the same thing for yours, don't copy mine. Okay, just copy it here, then come to this sheet ID here, quotes, then put the sheet ID and save it. Now, for the last thing, we need to have our API key. So the one way we can get our API key is back at the Google console that we did that time, that Google console we did that certain time. Okay, so we'll go back to our here, then come back to this our Google console dashboard. Okay, now we want to do our API key. So you come here. So what you do is click on this three line here, go to credentials, click on credentials. Right, once you click on credentials, you click on create credentials, API key. Okay, so the credentials, give it any key name you want to give it. Let's say n8n with n8n dashboard API key. Okay, it's very long, but it's descriptive. Okay, so you click on this select. Okay, then you are going to search for Google Sheets. I'm going to search for Google Sheets. Let's click on it. All right. Okay, Google Sheets. Sorry. Click on here, Google Sheets. Okay, then click OK. Then leave every other thing the way it is and click create. Okay, so you copy your API key now. I'm going to also delete this, so don't copy mine, just do the same thing for yours. Copy your API key, go here, come here, put your quotes, then paste it inside, then save. Okay, so now we'll go to our index. Let's copy our password so we can just paste it there. So we'll go to our index.html, then we'll go live. Okay. Alright, so this is what we have now. Alright, this is what we have. This is what we have. But you know we have submitted already for John Doe and all those things. So let's get John Doe. Okay, let's get John Doe. Let's see our admin dashboard. Let's see the dashboard and see how everything works. Alright. So okay, we'll just go back here. Just copy this section. Alright. Open a new tab. Paste that section. Instead of index.html, just do admin.html. Okay, put on enter. So now we want to, our password is real estate 2026. Okay, access the dashboard and we have it here. So this is John Doe. Okay, so that's how you do it. All right. Okay, that's how you do it. All right. So what we've succeeded in doing today is I've showed you guys how to automate the workflow for lead capture. Okay, and with this dashboard, you can monitor all the lead capture. You can arrange them, do the settings, do the analytics. You can see the analytics in real time. You can see the leads. Okay, so this is the combination of n8n and the dashboard. Okay, n8n and the custom built dashboard. Okay, so that's what NCU agency does. Okay, so we build custom systems. You can search us up. You can search us up. Okay, so NCU agencies, we build custom systems for businesses that scale operation. All right. Okay, custom systems that scale business operation and enable ease and everything like that. Okay, so you can search us up as NCU agency. Okay, so NCU agency. So you click on NCU agency. So we build custom systems. Okay, we build systems as skill businesses. All right. So the connection of AI automation. Okay, we engineer AI powered workflow, custom automation, infrastructures, and scalable internal tools, not website. Okay, built for businesses who are serious about operational skill. All right, so that's what NC Agency does. So we connect those tools together. We build everything custom for your own benefit, for your own liking, for your own betterment. If you can put it that way, if that English will allow me. But if you like this video, do well to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget you can work with NC Agency to get your system ready and everything ready. Yes. All right. Also, they have one last thing before I go. We also have the referral program for NC Agency. Okay, referral program for NC Agency. Okay, so this is a referral program for NC Agency. So you can come here, join the club. Okay, you refer a client and we work with that client, and the deal closes. You earn up to 10 to 15% commission, and you become among the top in the leaderboards and all those things. Okay, so it's still loading up. The users will see pop up and all those things. But thank you very much once again, and have a beautiful day.